Scrum Master versus Project Manager. Two titles that often get confused, overlapped, or even swapped around. I can't tell you how many times I've heard, like, oh, so you're basically a project manager, right? Honestly, this confusion is not just annoying, no, it's dangerous. Because when organizations create these roles as the same thing, they set their teams for failure. So in this video, I'm going to break down the real difference between Scrum Master and project managers. Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Magdi and I'm a senior Scrum Master and a release train engineer with over 10 years of experience in the software industry. I'm currently coaching Agile teams and I've seen organizations thrive when they got these roles right and crash and burn out when they don't. So let's unpack this once and for all. So let's start with the basics. A project manager is accountable for delivering a project. They define scope, manage timelines, control budgets, track risks, and ensure delivery. Think of them as a captain of the ship. Alright? They chart the course and make sure it arrives at the destination within the time and money available. But a Scrum Master, on the other hand, is not the captain. No, they're more like the navigator and coach. The responsibility is not delivering the project, but helping the team deliver value within an agile framework. So, this means facilitating ceremonies, removing blockers, coaching the team on agile principles, and protecting focus. So here's the key. Project managers manage work, and Scrum Masters manage process and people dynamics. Both are leadership roles, but they lead in very different ways. So now let's bust a few myths, because this is where people get it really wrong. Myth number 1. Scrum Masters are junior project managers. No sir. Completely different toolkits. A Scrum Master does not manage budgets, scope, or deadlines. Their craft is facilitating and coaching. Myth number 2. Project managers can just play Scrum Master on the side. Well, I've seen this happen. A PM is told, oh, so you're the Scrum Master too. Well, what usually happens, they slip back into the command and control and suddenly a Scrum is just waterfall in 2-week sprints. Myth number 3. Scrum Masters have no responsibility. Wrong again. Scrum Masters do have responsibility, but it's about enabling agility, not delivering scope. If the team is blocked, if the stand-ups are useless, if the retros don't generate change, that's on the Scrum Master. Let's dive into section number 3, where they overlap. Okay, so these are the two roles, completely separate universes. Not quite. There are overlaps. Both roles care about delivery. Both care about communication, alignment, and about risk. So in smaller companies, one person may wear both hats, but usually something gets compromised. So here's a way to think about it. Project managers equal accountable for what gets delivered and when. But the Scrum Masters equal accountable for how the team works to deliver. Section number 4, which role do you need? Now here's the $1 million question. I wish I had $1 million. Which role do you need? If you're working in a traditional project with fixed scope, fixed budget, and fixed deadline, you need a project manager. If you are working in agile environment, building products iteratively, experimenting and adapting, you need a Scrum Master. In some large-scale programs, you will see both working together. The PM manages external commitments, while the Scrum Masters ensure internal agility. But trying to substitute one of the other is like asking a football coach to be the referee at the same time. Both critical, but completely different responsibilities. Section number 5, the real danger of confusion. Now let's talk about why this confusion is so dangerous. When organizations think a Scrum Master is just a project manager with new title, they miss the point of agility. The Scrum Master role becomes watered down into task tracking, and suddenly you have lost the whole inspect and adapt culture that makes Agile powerful. On the flip side, when they ignore the need for true project management on fixed scope initiatives, things spiral out of control. So this isn't just semantics, it's the difference between delivering value and delivering frustration. So there you have it. Scrum Master versus Project Manager. Both roles are valuable, but they serve very different purposes. One is about managing delivery, and the other is about enabling agility. If you're a Scrum Master, your job is not to be a project admin, all right? And if you're a project manager, your job is not to pretend that you're doing Scrum. Respecting the differences is how teams succeed. If you found this useful, subscribe. And in the next video, I'm going to tackle one of the biggest headaches in Agile. Alright everyone, thanks for watching, and don't forget to watch the previous episode and keep waiting for the next one.